Hell yeah, GR86 at Miami, and I am sitting all the way back there in P4, rocking that absolutely amazing red livery as the formation lap begins. But obviously, nobody wants to see a formation lap, so we're just going to go ahead and skip basically right to the end of that. And as we come around the final corner for the first time, well, technically this isn't even, the race isn't going yet, but that guy just sends it before the green light goes off, and the guy in front of me does not. He loses 2 positions, and I kind of got stuck behind him, so I lose 1 position. And there's a guy on my right now, and he's about to dive down the inside. Yeah, there he goes. That guy's name is Jacob Dowdy, and he's actually a pretty major player in this race. As we come through the S's, which is a very crucial series, mostly flat out, but there's a couple of little lifts in there, and I look for a move down the inside, but Jacob does a very, very good job of just closing that off. I thought about it. Here, I'll show you around from the outside again. I'm right alongside, and then he just manages to pull it perfectly around the outside. And anyway, I'm coming down now through the chicane. Jacob hits the wall, gets a terrible run through here, and I just... I just fucking drive into the back of him, and he's dead. Super dramatic, but Jacob, I am so sorry. Let's have another look at that, actually. Because, yeah, there he goes. He just kind of hits the wall, and, yeah, I just clearly just fucking hit his rear quarter, and he just spins. I don't know how I didn't get collected in that, honestly, but... And there it is from his onboard. Just, he was so close to saving it, and... he does come back, actually. He comes back later in this race. But... Anyway, back on board with me, going through turn 8. I'm all over this guy's ass. He's, I had a really good battle with this guy, really enjoy it. And coming down to the final corner for, this is still lap 1, but yeah, coming down to the final corner for the first real time during this race. Getting it stopped nicely, just about trying to get alongside, but I don't get on the throttle just quite early enough, and he manages to pull just ahead going into turn 1. Skipping ahead now to the S's again. Coming up through here, I think about a move down the inside again. I really like that move, actually. If I can ever do it, I really like it. But I obviously am way too far back, and yeah. So here we go through turn 8 again, and I can never figure this corner out. It's just such a weird corner. Everybody always seems to be faster than me through there, and I just don't understand why. Every time I try to hold 3rd gear through there, I always end up either going off or holding the revs too low. And we are actually catching the guys ahead, and I noticed that, but I'm thinking, I've got to get past this guy if I want to have any chance at truly getting to connect with them. And so I say, fuck it, I'm absolutely just going to go ahead and just ship it down the inside of this guy into T1. He does a super nice job of allowing me space, and he backs out. I get that move done super cleanly, and now going through the S's again, the guys up ahead they're not slow, but they're also not that fast. And you may see that little blue car there. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that's Jacob Dowdy, that guy we absolutely murdered. And now we're coming down the back straight again, and I thought he was going for a move, and he pulls in, and I just don't get on my brakes. I don't know what I was doing. Like, honestly, I didn't stop for the corner. Jacob, and here it is from my perspective on board, and fuck, like, I just hit him, and yeah, he pulls over and disconnects. I am so sorry, Jacob. I am terribly, terribly sorry. Anyway, this is lap, I think, 7 now, and I've been driving terribly. I have some damage on the front end, nothing crucial, but I think I'm gonna cut for a switchback here. I'm gonna try anyway, but I park the car. Like, I straight up park it, somehow get alongside, but he does get a better run through the corner. And I'm thinking maybe I'll try for a move around the outside, and yeah, I parked the car again, 2 corners in a row. I don't know, my mental was kind of gone. After killing that guy twice, basically, my brain just said, no, you're done racing. And here I am completely missing another apex. That's turn 3 or 4, I don't even really know anymore. And now coming down the back straight again, I just completely drive off the track, letting this other guy through, another guy rocking the no livery, which is also pretty tough. I've used it, it's great. And I'm thinking, I'm still in this. That's what I'm trying to tell myself. I'm still in this. but completely breaking my run through this corner again, getting a terrible run through the S's, and as we come up through here, I'm still trying to hook my tire on, even though there's basically no point. He kind of goes wide, and that gave me a little bit of hope, but he had been gaining. I think this guy actually went up like 14 positions through the race, so really fast. Coming now through the S's again, I get a absolutely perfect run. Like, that's the dream run, and this guy ahead of me and the guy ahead of him also get great runs. Now we're coming in through to turn 8 again and going down the back straight, and there I go. I just drive off the track. I think that was actually a slowdown. That's at least an off track. That can be a slowdown if you go out wide enough. I don't think it was that time. It might have been. But yet, wait. Yeah, no, it was, because I kind of just slow the fuck down here, and I get on the throttle super late. So the 1 second, I lost an entire second through that corner, pretty much. And now, coming through the back, going down the front straight again, I think I'm in P6. No, yeah, I'm in P6. And this is lap 8 or 9, and I just completely fuck turn 1 up again. As I said, my tires and my mental are just completely gone. Now, cutting ahead, this is a few laps. You might see that blue car just sitting up there. That guy's a back marker, and he's basically out of this race. He's being lapped by the entirety of the field. And up there, they're just like, they nearly fucking die. I don't know how they all managed to make it through there in one piece, but there's one guy way over there on the left. That is definitely not the line through that corner. But this back marker, he's going to very kindly pull over and let them through. Nice guy. I also really like his livery. It's pretty cool. Anyway, we're coming through turn 1 again. I take a super narrow entry, which will obviously push me wide on exit, and I get a bad run through the S's. Trying to take it flat, and then I think about a move there, but I'm way too far back. As I said, I just really love that move, and that corner is really fun to me. And now, going into the S's again, this back marker breaks like a couple meters early, so I'm getting closer and closer, and I need an actually good run. The guy in front has a tiny bit of a slide there coming out, his TC obviously kicking in, and at this point I'm just saying, fuck it, I need to get this by this guy, so I ship it into this corner, and that's not really a place you ever want to make a move on this track, but ton of fun. And now, yet again, nothing has happened. I think this is, yeah, the white flags are waving there, if you could see, so this is the final lap, and at this point, I'm just hoping that the guys in front of me just fucking die and give me a free podium. But otherwise, P6 is where we are, and it is looking pretty damn set in stone. Unfortunately for me, these guys will not die, and they keep it nice and clean for the final lap. And here we are going around into the final corner. This might be the second final corner, because I don't really know if the track counts this as turn 9 or as that one as turn 9, but we crossed the line in a very unfulfilling P6. Fun week overall, really enjoyable, but just bad driving. I am so sorry, Jacob. Those were the results there. Gained a little bit of I rating, a little bit of safety rating, and yeah, that was it. Cheers.